Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we will be doing git rebase and git merge. So these two commands actually do the same thing. It's just git implements them differently. So we'll be looking at these two commands, and I hope at the end of the day you have better understanding of what these two um, mean. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So right now I have created a folder. I named it Git training. So here I have to check my terminal, so I'll be able to show you one or two things. So I prefer to use Git bash. So here I will do Git status. So as you can see, this branch, this folder is not a Git repository. So the first thing we want to do is make this a Git repository, and that you can do by just saying Git init. And yeah, now we have a Git repository, so we can just do Git status again. So as you can see, now Git has created a repository for us, and this is the main branch. So it says we are now on main branch and there is no commit. So for us to create, because I would like to create two other branches. So before we will be able to do that, we have to actually create a commit, at least have one something like maybe create a file, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'll just call it file on main. Okay, so this file is our first file and it's file on main. So if we check status again, and yeah, it says we have made changes and this has to be added. So I'll just clear my screen and I'll just do git add, and so now it's added. As you can see, when it's green it means it has been added, but we still need to commit this, so we'll just do git commit. Oh, excuse me, uh that's not correct. I have to do that again. Commit aborted due to empty commit message. So I actually forgot to add the message, so that we will do now. Okay, so just say add file on main. Okay, so that will be our first commit. Let's clear my screen. So now that we have our first commit, we want to have other branches where we would be working. So right now we currently have just this main branch, which is not enough, so we'll just create two other branches. So I'll call the first one rebase for our rebase, and then I'll call the second one merge for the merge illustration. Okay, so now let's see how many branches we have now. So now we have three branches, and we're currently on main branch. With the green means this is where we are currently, and we can as well see that here. So basically these two branches, the merge and the rebase branched out from main. So if we check out merge, for instance, you see we're now on merge, and the file still remains the same. This is because we got this file from main, so there is nothing different, like we don't have any changes. So, and then we are currently on this branch merge, and what we want to do now is to add something. So I will just add a new file here. So I'll call this file on merge branch. Okay, so this is this file here. Okay, and that we have to now commit. We have to add this first, and then we have to commit it. So just say this is file merge. Okay, so let's see if we still have anything. So our working directory is so the branch is clear. So now we change over to the rebase branch. Git checkout rebase. Okay, so we are on rebase. So as you can see here, as we switched over to rebase, it's that the what we did on the merge branch is gone because we have switched over to another branch. So I will just close this because we don't need that right now. So we want to make changes here as well, so we'll add a new file. So I'll just call this file on rebase, just like we did on merge. So this we want to as well add and commit. So add and rebase. So now we have made some changes on the branches. So I would like to also like make two changes actually. So I would just, do something in the file I created. So I'll just write R1 just to have more than one commit. Okay, for better illustration. So I will just save this, and we are on the base, we add, and then we commit. Okay, we just say modify. So we modify this file. So now we want to do the same at at the merge branch. Okay, so now that we're here, so we want to, this is also gone because this file is not here, so we'll just close this, and then we are here. So we want to do something here in this file. Okay, so I'll just call this M1 because we're on the merge branch, and then I save this, and then I commit this. Okay, so now we have two changes. All right, so now we'll change over to main. So okay, now we are back on our main branch, and our main branch is still having this file on main, and there's nothing here. We have not made any changes. So what we want to do first of all is we want to see what we've done so far. So I'll just call um so I'll just basically call git log dash dash graph. Okay, just for us to see the graph of what we've been doing so far. So here's the graph. So we started from here. Okay, this was our first commit, and that was add file on main. So after we did this commit, we switched so we switched over to from here. We branched out to the rebase branch, and then we add file on rebase. We added file also as we modified the file, and then we as well switched over to the merge branch, and then we made this we did the same thing we did here by adding file and modifying the file. So that's what we've done so far, and now we want to as well evolve the main branch by also adding something here. So we'll just say since we're on main, we'll just say M1, and then we'll save this. So this simply means we left main branch from here, and since the last time we left here, we have changed the main branch. There has been changes. Okay, so the main branch is no longer here. It's no longer what it used to be no longer the last commit here is no longer 44055501. Rather, we're making a new commit now, so we'll just add this first. Okay, and I commit that. I just say modify main. Okay, so now if we call the graph again, we will see that we have evolved. So now our main branch is now here. So main branch is here, modify file. So this is where main is. And these are the what we've done so far. This is our merge branch. This is our rebase branch. So what we want to do now is to show you rebase, the difference between rebase and merge. So that's what I'm going to do now. All right, so now I will just clear my screen. So I will say git merge merge first of all, and we have the merge is now here, and then we'll say git. Okay, before we do that, let me just check that on the graph. So here we are. As you can see, merge is now joining master as a main where it is. So it was behind main before, but now it has been merged on main. So now main has what is also on the branch merge. So that's why we have this line going up here. That's from here is joining this last commit we made on this branch. So and here you can as well see it's now here in the working tree. So now let's do the rebase. Okay, so now we have done the rebase, and then let's call the graph again. So as you can see, rebase only just took all the commits we had on this branch and just line them up on top of the line them up for the main branch. So if you look at the difference now, the graph from here, it says this came out from here and came in here. All right, and this is saying this came out from here and then it came in also here. So there is no new commit, it just came on top of it. So that is basically the difference. So from this graph here, it's very easy to see what the difference is between rebase and merge. So I hope you guys were able to understand the difference between rebase and merge, and yeah, write in the comment below what you actually which you prefer to do. Do you prefer to do rebase or do you prefer to do merge? If you have questions, feel free to ask, and yeah, I see you on the next one. Thanks for listening. Bye.